I'm Aleigha Nicole, and you're watching Disney Channel. Ooh, I like that. What's up, y'all? Aleigha Nicole here, and in this DCP Conversation, we're going to be talking about my top 3 roles explained and how they relate to my desired career field. This video will also help you decide what roles to apply for, or if you already applied, what your high interest roles are and how they can be very relevant to what you want to do after college. One of my top roles is character performer. Now, if you watched my previous video on why I applied to the DCP, which I'll put in the iCard above, I don't know if it's here or here, but I guess we'll find out when it goes live. If you watch that video, I talk a little bit about, well, I talk a lot about how I do love entertainment and how I do want to be in the entertainment business, whether I'm working with a media company or etc. So go watch that video because I don't want to sound repetitive to people who have already seen it. With being a character performer, you have to bring characters to life. Whether you're a face character or a fur character, you have to bring that character to life. And animation is so huge when it comes to performing, whether you are an actor, a dancer, a singer. In this case, I do acting. I will dance if you give me a routine. I can't sing as far as I know, and I'm not going to try to sing for nobody else because I don't think I can sing. But as far as acting goes, when it comes to performing, especially as a fur character, you have to over exaggerate everything that you do. Well, I already do that in my real life, not on purpose. It's just literally how I am. But yes, being a character performer, you just really have to just be over the top with things because these characters don't speak. Because these characters don't speak, you have to be extra when it comes to performing. And I think that is perfect for people who want to get into the entertainment business, whether you do, especially if you do want to perform, if you do want to act, sing, dance, all those things, being a character performer will really help with that, and that is one of my main reasons why that is my top role. My other top role that I'm going to share with you guys is attractions. I believe very strongly that with attractions at Disney World or Disneyland, it involves some type of acting. With Walt Disney Parks, every ride has a certain theme because this is a mass media company. It's based on entertainment, and each ride has a specific theme that it's about, whether it's the Tower of Terror, the Haunted Mansion, anything like that. Like, there's a certain theme that goes along with the rides, and the people who work at the rides will either make or break your experience. I think it is so amazing when cast members really get into character of the ride that they are stationed at, because it really makes you feel like you're actually there in the movie or in the show or with those people, whatever. It just makes you really believe that. If I were to get accepted and I got into attractions, I would hope and pray for the Tower of Terror. That is my favorite theme ride at the park. When I first rode it in 2015, I was scared out of my mind to ride it because I hate droppy rides, but I was so eager just to know the story and to like go through it. Like, that's all I wanted to do was get the story, but I had to ride the ride to get the story. So I ended up doing it. I ended up, one, loving the ride, and two, the people who are working there, especially this one guy who was working there that day, he was so into character. I fell in love with it. So yes, the cast members who really do get into character in their attraction, it really does make the ride so much better and memorable. My third role, which isn't really a top role, but it is a role that I know that I can do really well, which is quick service food and beverage. I've worked at a theme park since I was 15. This was in 2010. Oh my God, that made me feel very old. I'm 22 now. I worked in food and beverage and eventually got promoted to supervisor. And I just know that I have a lot of experience with that. So I know it's something that I know how to do. Now, as far as the quick service and food and beverage relating to my desired career field, it doesn't necessarily deal with entertainment or acting or anything like that. But what it does do is it gives you great communication skills, and that's one thing I know that I have taken from working at my working at a theme park that I have been working at. I am a better communicator with people, and that's very important in any job that you are trying to do. You need to have great communication skills. Another thing, like I said, and why I applied to the DCP, which you guys need to watch in the iCard above, whichever side, like I said, we'll find out when this goes live. In that video, I talk about how I want to be a better storyteller and how DCP can prepare us for that, because you need good storytelling skills within your job, within your personal life. It's a very good trait to have. So those are my top 3 roles explained and how they best relate to my desired career field. Now, in the previous DCP conversation video of why you should apply to the program in the first place, I talk about how this internship is not about getting an internship that's necessarily related to your major. This internship is more so about being a better communicator, being better at guest service. It's more so transferable skills that you can take anywhere with you. But if Disney offers something for you that does relate to what you want to do, make sure those are your high interest roles. So for instance, just for whoever's watching, let's say you are a photographer or you want to get into photography. PhotoPass will be the best. That should be your #1 top role, because that has to do with what you want to do. If you're into sales or you want to eventually have your own business, be an entrepreneur, retail and sales is great for you. If you want to act, you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to set design, you want to create costumes, you want to do any of those things, you need to get up under entertainment. Lodging is good for people who really want to get into guest service as their career. Now, all these roles deal with guest service. Any job that you work at deals with guest service. But when it comes to lodging, for instance, if you're doing the call, phone desk, or housekeeping or something like that, it has a lot to do with psychology in a way. So if you want to be a social worker, or if you want to be a counselor, or different things like that, that can have a little bit to do with it, because you are dealing with different type of people, talking to different type of people, whether you're even really there with them face to face or you're just on the phone with them or whatever. That's really good for that as well. But all these roles, like I said, they deal with a level of communication skills, great customer service. Like you will gain these skills no matter what department or no matter what role you're in. But those are just some tips to help you out if you're trying to get a specific role that is best related to what you want to do after college. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to this channel, you guys. And also, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will be updated when I upload my next video. I'm Aleigha Nicole, but don't forget to have a magical day.